When complaining about life, remember that every morning is a new opportunity to become better. Never be afraid to start something new. Courage is the key to facing challenges. Success is the result of hard work, perseverance, and determination never to give up. Life is like a boat sailing through waves. Sometimes we have to face storms to reach our destination. When we focus on our goals, obstacles become smaller and dreams become bigger. Don't waste time complaining about the past. The journey forward is more important than the footprints we've left behind. Life is too short to be filled with hatred. Let's focus on love and kindness. When facing difficulties, it's a test to measure our strength. Rise up with even greater resilience. Success is seeing opportunities amidst challenges, not shortcomings. Be like the sun that always shines even behind dark clouds. Believe in yourself, because if you don't do it, who will? When you give more, you will get more. Life is like a garden. Plant seeds of goodness so you can reap flowers of happiness. Life is a journey, not a destination. Enjoy every second. Courage is not acting without fear, but rather acting even though you are afraid. The secret of success is consistency in doing the little things well. No matter how simple your acts of kindness, they have the power to change the world. When you encounter obstacles, don't give up. Find a way to get through them. Success does not always look like we imagine, but it is often more beautiful than we dreamed. When we appreciate differences, we appreciate the beauty of life. Life balance is the art of combining hard work and moments of relaxation. Think like a winner, and you will be a winner. Every choice you make shapes your destiny. Choose wisely. When life gives you a reason to give up, give you a reason to hold on. It is important to be grateful in failure, because in it there are valuable lessons. When the time comes to let go, do it with courage and no regrets. Happiness is not a goal achieved, but a way of life. Education is the key to opening the door to a better future. Life is a team game. Work together and support each other to achieve victory. Being positive does not mean ignoring reality, but is a choice to see the best side of all situations. Act with good intentions, and your good intentions will create a trail of goodness. Every mistake is an opportunity to learn and grow. When you give love, you receive more love in return. When you feel small, remember that even small stars have great beauty. When a door closes, don't stare at it for too long. Look for another open door. Every step forward is a step towards positive change. When your heart is calm, you can hear the whispers of your dreams. Believe that there is good in every day, even the most difficult ones. True courage is when you know the risks, but move forward with confidence. Keep your focus on the solution, not the problem. Every day is an opportunity to be a better person than yesterday. Simplicity is true beauty. Positive thinking in difficult situations is the key to getting out of the darkness. Be like a tree that gives fruit, no matter how many people throw stones at you. True freedom is when you are no longer afraid of losing what you have. Big dreams require small steps. Start now. Failure is the fuel for success. Keep trying. Uncertainty is an opportunity to build courage. Life is short. Don't waste time on meaningless things. Love is a language that can be understood by the heart, not just by words. When difficulties arise, it is a test to show how strong you are. Don't waste your energy on hating, but on loving more. Be someone who gives more than is expected, without expecting anything in return. The best plans are those that always rely on wisdom and integrity. Success is the result of consistency in positive action. A life without meaning is like a bird flying aimlessly. Find your purpose. Life is like a movie reel. Don't focus too much on one scene. Enjoy the ride. A smile can be a cure for many emotional wounds. Share your smile. Unhappiness comes when we focus too much on what we don't have, rather than on what we do have. Never hesitate to dream big. Dreams are what motivate us to grow. The ability to be grateful is the key to creating true happiness. Life is a game, and you have the power to change the rules. Failure is a stepping stone to success. Don't be afraid to take a step. When the door of opportunity closes, look for an open window. Blessing is seeing happiness in everyday life. Don't let the past haunt your future. Be a student, not a prisoner. Everyone has their own story. Be an inspiration with yours. When your heart is full of love, the world around you will shine brighter. The secret of success is remaining committed even when failures and obstacles appear in your path. Don't wait for perfection before starting. What matters is the first act. Respecting time is the greatest sign of respect for yourself and others. Stop looking for happiness outside because the truth is, it comes from within yourself. Don't think about what you could lose, but be grateful for what you have. Success is not the end of the journey. It is only a stepping stone to the next goal. Think big, but take real action. Success comes from consistent small steps. True courage is seeing uncertainty as an adventure, not as a threat. It's important to let your light shine and motivate others to shine. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Courage also lies in the ability to admit weakness and seek support. Trust the process. Sometimes the best things come from a journey full of twists and turns. When you love yourself, you give others permission to love you too. Self-confidence is the key to opening the door to success. Believe in your potential. Be responsible for your life choices. You are the architect of your own destiny. Don't dwell on your failures for too long. Every day is a new opportunity to start over. Give time to reflect and understand yourself. In silence, we discover the truth. Don't just chase material success, but true happiness comes from healthy and meaningful relationships. Every encounter brings new lessons. Interact with the world and the people around you. When the going gets tough, remember that every step brings you closer to your goal. It is important to value time and fully immerse yourself in every given moment. When you love what you do, every day feels like a holiday. The secret of success is consistency. Do small things every day towards your goals. Every obstacle is an opportunity to grow and become stronger. Life is an adventure. Don't be afraid to explore unknown territory. There is no happiness without the courage to face and overcome fear. It's important to give yourself time to rest and recover. Fatigue is not a sign of weakness. When you feel discouraged, remember that every morning is a new opportunity to start. Simple is beautiful. Find happiness in the small, everyday moments. True success is not just about having, but about giving. Be grateful for what you have, while remaining passionate about achieving more. It's important to be humble in victory and tough in defeat. Stop comparing yourself to others. Every journey is unique. When the door of opportunity closes, look at the open window. Be brave who dare to dream, dare to act, and dare to achieve. When you get lost, remember that often we find ourselves in places we never planned. Balance is the key to happiness. Look for harmony in everything you do. Don't be too serious. Life is a journey that is better enjoyed with a smile. When you treat others well, you create a circle of kindness around you. Every day is an opportunity to be better than the day before. Success is not about how quickly you achieve it, but how solid the foundation you build. Create your own life story. Don't just live other people's stories. When you encounter failure, see it as an opportunity to start again wiser. When the world gives you 1,000 reasons to give up, show it 1,001 reasons to keep fighting. When you change the way you see something, the things you see also change. Respect differences, because in diversity we find beauty. It's important to maintain one's integrity, even when no one is looking. Life is full of color. Don't let one failure make you see it only in black and white. Communicate with the heart, because words have the power to heal or hurt. Everyone has their own uniqueness and strengths. Never underestimate your own worth. Be sincere and honest in all your relationships. That is a solid foundation of trust. There is no age for learning or dreaming. There is always room for growth. Life is a work of art that we keep creating. Choose bright colors. When it rains, look for the rainbow. When night falls, look at the shining stars. Life is too short to hold grudges. Forgive and engage yourself in peace. Don't focus too much on the past or worry too much about the future. Enjoy the present moment. Work hard like you don't need luck, and believe in your luck. Courage is not just about facing physical danger, it is also about facing truth and honesty. It is important to always take care of your body and soul so you can give your best to the world. When you encounter difficulties, remember that this is just a test on your path to success. True success is when you can contribute positively to the lives of others. Think big, dream big, and act big. The world always welcomes bold dreamers. Self-confidence is not about being the best, but about being the best you can be.
It's important to celebrate small successes on your journey toward big goals. Education is the key to unlocking the doors of freedom and possibility. When you look back, make sure it's only to see how far you've come, not to have regrets. Believe in miracles, because often miracles happen when you least expect them. When you love what you do, your work becomes part of your happiness. There is no error in trying, only learning and new experiences. When you feel afraid, remember that courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to overcome fear. Never hesitate to ask, because asking is the first step to knowledge. When you feel hopeless, remember that the sun rises every morning. Be a person who gives more than is expected, and your life will become more meaningful. When the door of opportunity opens, enter without hesitation. Health is true wealth. Take good care of your body. There's no mistake that can't be fixed with time and dedication. Be a burning candle, not melting snow. There's no limit to what you can achieve when you believe in yourself. The secret of happiness is finding joy in the simple things. Stop worrying about the things you can't control and focus on the things you can change. Life is a choice. Choose to be happy, choose to love, and choose to live a meaningful life. Be humble when you succeed, and tough when you face failure. Create a day that makes you proud when night falls. When you give without expecting anything in return, you create true happiness. Speak less, listen more. Sometimes silence holds greater wisdom. Every failure brings a valuable lesson, as long as you are willing to learn. When life gives you a reason to give up, show it a reason to keep going. No matter how busy you are, always make time for yourself. Dare to dream big, because big dreams build big lives. Sincerity and honesty build a solid foundation of relationships. Be a source of light in the darkness and a source of goodness in a harsh world. True friendship is when you can be yourself without fear. Look to the future with optimism, learn from the past, and live in the moment. A positive mentality is the key to opening the door to success. Never underestimate the power of small, consistent actions. Wise people learn more from failure than from success. Gratitude is the key to true happiness. There's no need to be perfect, just try to be better every day. The secret to success is to focus on solutions, not problems. It's important to respect yourself before expecting respect from others. Every second is a new opportunity to start something new. Progress happens when you get out of your comfort zone. True courage is continuing to walk, even though you're afraid. Excess time is a priceless treasure. Use it wisely. The best success is seeing someone we love achieve success. Create positive habits, and they will shape who you are.
When one door of opportunity closes, another opens. Success is not the end of the journey, but an endless journey. Education is the key to opening the golden door to the future. If you stop learning, you stop growing. Courage is when you know you will lose, but you still stand and fight. Love is a word that translates into daily actions. A life without a goal is like a ship without a compass. Smile is the universal language of love. Self-confidence is the key to opening the door to success. Small actions taken every day can change your life. Don't judge a person by his appearance. Look at his heart. Be thankful for this moment because it is a gift. Live to the fullest, laugh endlessly, and love with an open heart. When you give love, you receive more love in return. True happiness comes from within, not from external things. When you give your best, you get the best. Don't let failure hinder your path to success. Keep your focus on your goals, not on the judgment of others. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to rise above fear. When life gives you 1,000 reasons to cry, show it that you have 1,001 reasons to smile. When we give more, we receive more. Stop talking, start acting. Love is infinite sacrifice. Every day is a new opportunity to be a better person than yesterday. In diversity, we find strength and beauty. Education is the key to future success. Failure is the greatest driver for success. Success is the result of consistency in positive action. Small actions can have a big impact. When we give with a sincere heart, we receive happiness. Be a person who gives more than is expected. Life is like a journey, not a final destination. Act now, don't delay. Every step we take shapes our footprint. When you look with your heart, beauty lies everywhere. Don't let the shadows of the past block the light of your future. When you change your perspective, the world changes along with it. Success begins with the decision to try. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. Be the change you want to see in this world. Life is short. Don't waste time on meaningless things. When we give unconditional love, we receive unconditional love. Courage is when we get up again after falling. Believe in the power of your dreams. Never be afraid to reach for the stars, even if you have to jump. Believe that you can, and you are already halfway to success. Every kind act brings us one step closer to goodness. Don't let failure ruin your beautiful dreams. Be thankful for the little things in life, because that's what makes life beautiful. When we find joy in the journey, the final destination becomes more meaningful. Make today so beautiful that yesterday will make you jealous. Life is a series of moments. Don't let the beautiful moments pass you by. When love and openness come together, it creates magic. Dreams are a map to a better future. If you want to change the world, start by changing yourself. When we share, we create an unbreakable bond with the world. The secret of happiness is finding joy in the little things. Maybe we can't change the direction of the wind, but we can adjust the sails of our ship. Positive thoughts are the key to opening the door to a happy life. When we realize our power, we become unstoppable. Happiness is sharing love with others. There's no need for a reason to give kindness. Make every day a masterpiece. Blessing is seeing happiness in everyday life. Love is a language that can be understood by the heart, not just by words. Work hard for today, dream big for tomorrow. Never let anyone take away the light within you. Success is the result of curiosity, determination, and hard work. When we like ourselves, we give ourselves permission to be happy. Work hard for what you want and have fun along the way. Love is not just words but consistent actions. The courage to change is the key to unlocking hidden potential. Simplicity is the key to a meaningful life. It's not what you have, but what you give that makes life meaningful. Don't let the past limit your future potential. Success is not a destination but an endless journey. Education is empowerment, to see the world with different eyes. When we decide to be better, we have taken the first step towards success. Every small step is a step towards a big achievement. Love is not just something we feel, but something we do. Life is a gift, and our job is to celebrate it every day. When we share happiness, it grows twofold. It's not who is right, but what is right. When we help others shine, we shine ourselves. A good act is never wasted. Make every day a new opportunity to create a beautiful story. Life is a beautiful game. Enjoy every second of it. Be like the sun. Shine brightly without asking for anything in return. The secret to achieving happiness is never stopping learning and growing. When love and openness come together, it creates magic. When you give more than expected, the world will give you more. Unconditional love is the greatest power humans have. If you had faith the size of a mustard seed, you could say to this mountain, "Move," and it would move. Believe in yourself and everything you dream of will become possible. When we realize that we are all connected to each other, it is the beginning of world peace. When you give unconditional love, you receive unconditional love. Every day is a new opportunity to create the life you dream of. Passion is the key to overcoming obstacles and achieving goals. Never underestimate the power of kind words. Courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the ability to continue even though fear is present. Success is the result of wise decisions and purposeful actions. Small actions can have a big impact. Big dreams require small steps. Start now. Don't let the past limit your future potential. Life is like a book. Every day is a new page we can write. Never hesitate to dream big. Dreams are what motivate us to grow. Every step forward is a step towards positive change. Courage is when you know the risks, but move forward with confidence. When we help others shine, we shine ourselves. When the door of opportunity closes, look for an open window. Happiness is not a destination, it is a journey. When one door of opportunity closes, another door opens. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to rise above fear. Life is a school that never ends. Every day is a new lesson. Smile is a language that can be understood by everyone, but only good-hearted people can understand it. Big dreams require small steps. Failure is an opportunity to start again wiser. Don't take life too seriously. Nobody gets out of this alive. Success is the result of wise decisions and purposeful actions. Education is the key to opening the door to a better future. Love is the most powerful force in the world. It is what keeps us together. Life is like a book. Every day is a new page we can write. Act with good intentions, and your good intentions will create a trail of goodness. Don't let the past haunt your future. Be a student, not a prisoner. Appreciate your journey, not just your destination. When you feel small in a big world, look at the night sky. The stars remind us of how big and beautiful the universe is. When adversity comes, it is not the end of the road, but rather the ticket to success. Believe in yourself, because if you don't do it, who will? When the door of opportunity closes, look for an open window. Uncertainty is an opportunity to build courage. Looking back won't move you forward. Focus on the next step. When water flows, stones parallel to it are carried away by the current. Likewise with life, keep moving forward. Don't let failure be the end of your life story. Make them part of your journey to success. Life without love is like a book without pages written with affection. When the door to your heart opens, the world around you will feel it. Patience is the key to overcoming any obstacle. Love of yourself is the first step to love of others. Don't be too busy looking for other people to make you happy. Make yourself happy first. Trust the process. Flowers don't bloom immediately, but when the time comes, their beauty is unmatched. Be a light in the midst of darkness, not part of the darkness itself. Every small step towards your goal is progress worth appreciating. When you feel lonely, look inside yourself. You might find a true friend there. True courage is when you know the risks, but move forward with confidence. When we share happiness, it doubles. Sometimes we have to lose something to find ourselves. Life is a journey, not a destination. Success is the key to opening the door to greater happiness. When one door closes, another door opens. Uncertainty is the path to freedom. Every hope is a flower that blooms in the garden of hope. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to rise above fear. Love is like the wind. We cannot see it, but we can feel it. If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. Education is the key to opening the golden door to the future. There are no shortcuts to success. It's important to appreciate what you have before time makes you appreciate it. Every day is a new opportunity to become the best version of ourselves. Courage is when we stop thinking and start doing. When life gives you 1,000 reasons to cry, show it that you have 1,001 reasons to smile. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you like what you do, you will be successful. Happiness is not because we have everything, but because we can appreciate what we have. Go for what you want, not for what others say you need. Don't be afraid to start from scratch. Failure is a valuable lesson. When you feel tired, rest, not give up. Love never asks, love always gives. When the door of opportunity closes, look for an open window. Life is not about waiting for the storm to pass, but about learning how to dance in the rain. A positive attitude can change minds and change lives. Use time wisely, because today is a gift that cannot be returned. Good thoughts produce good actions. Failure is an opportunity to start over intelligently. Love is like the sun. It shines on the whole world without asking for anything in return. Choose a job you love and you won't work a day in your life. Courage is when you are afraid, but do it well. Don't let today ruin tomorrow. Life is a bold adventure or nothing at all. Success is about how we stand up after falling. When you give more, you get more. Love doesn't look at what you have, but at who you really are. Don't let past mistakes destroy your future happiness. Trust that everything happens for a good reason, even if you can't see it right now. The time to shine is when you feel your darkest. One smile can change someone's whole day. Don't be afraid to grow, because growing is painful, but it is a beautiful process. Choose happiness every day. The secret of a happy life is accepting what you have and not comparing it with others. When you think positively, positive things happen. When difficulties come, it is a test to see how strong we are. Dare to be yourself, because that is a form of true freedom. Life is too short to hate anyone, so give as much love as you can. Education is the key to a successful life. When we unite, we can accomplish more than we imagine. Success does not lie in the goal achieved, but in the journey towards that goal. When goodness is appreciated, it becomes beauty. When truth is appreciated, it becomes justice. Education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. Life is what happens while we are busy planning something else. John Lennon. Dare to dream big, because dreams are the beginning of great achievements. Unknown. Never stop learning, because life is an endless learning process. Believe in miracles, and you will see miracles all around you. When you hit a dead end, it's an opportunity to create a new path. Life without love is like a book without pages. Don't let the past rule your future. True courage is when we are not afraid of uncertainty. Be like a candle that gives light, not like a mirror that only reflects. Love unites hearts and makes this world more beautiful. Success is the result of consistency in positive action. Courage is not courage without fear, but self-control in the face of fear. Life is like a wheel. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. The important thing is, it keeps turning. Don't judge someone by their appearance, because someone's heart may be much more beautiful than what they see. Life without dreams is like a bird without wings. Life without dreams is like a bird without wings. When we are together, we are invincible. Success is a journey, not a destination. Trust the process, because every flower blooms in its time. When adversity comes, it is not the end, but the beginning of something new. When we give more, we receive more. Courage is pursuing a dream even when others doubt it. Be happy with what you have while pursuing what you want. Don't take life too seriously. You won't get out of this alive. When you feel hopeless, remember that the sun rises every morning. When you understand the value of time, then you will understand the value of life. Life is about giving and receiving love. Honesty is the main foundation for building trust. Don't give up on your dreams just because the journey to success is difficult. When you feel tired, relax, don't give up. When we give kindness, we create kindness. Choose a job you love, and you won't work a day in your life. When the door of opportunity closes, look for an open window. Success is not the end of the journey. It is a new beginning. Every problem is an opportunity to learn and grow. When difficulties come, it is a test to see how strong we are. Education is the key to a successful life. Choose a job you love, and you won't work a day in your life. When we unite, we can accomplish more than we imagine. Success does not lie in the goal achieved, but in the journey towards that goal. When goodness is appreciated, it becomes beauty. When truth is appreciated, it becomes justice. Education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. Life is what happens while we are busy planning something else. Dare to dream big, because dreams are the beginning of great achievements. Never stop learning, because life is an endless learning process. Believe in miracles, and you will see miracles all around you. When you hit a dead end, it's an opportunity to create a new path. Life without love is like a book without pages. Don't let the past rule your future. Success is a journey, not a destination. Live passionately or don't live at all. Every day is a new opportunity for success. Be wise with time, because time can never come back. Life is like a bicycle. To stay balanced, you have to keep moving. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to rise above fear. When one door to happiness closes, another door opens. However, we are often too busy paying attention to the closed door to notice the open door. Helen Keller, believe in yourself and everything you dream of can come true. Smile at the world and the world will smile back at you. Life is short, don't waste it on hate. Success doesn't just happen, it is the result of hard work, dedication, and learning from failure. When you give more than you expect, you will receive more than you dream of. Live without limits, dare to dream big. Make today so beautiful that yesterday makes you jealous. Love is a language that can be understood by the heart, not just by words. Don't let the shadows of the past block the sunshine of your future. When you feel tired, rest, not give up. Be someone who makes someone else's day better by just smiling. Education is the key to opening the golden door to the future. Honesty is the best investment you can make. Every small step towards your goal is an irreplaceable step. When life gives you 1,000 reasons to cry, show it that you have 1,001 reasons to smile. When you stop learning, you stop growing. Self-acceptance is the key to opening the door to positive change. Life is like a rainbow. You need rain and sun to see it. When we give, we actually receive more than we give. Life is short. Be a reason for others to smile. When the door of opportunity closes, try another window or create one yourself. Balance isn't about time, it's about priorities. Success begins with the decision to try. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Smile, you never know who could fall for your smile. When you feel small, give yourself room to grow. Happiness is a habit, not a goal. When the sun sets, the sky teaches us a lesson that leaving does not always mean the end. Make every day a masterpiece. When you are grateful, life feels richer. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward despite fear. When one door of happiness closes, another door opens. It's not about how much time we have, but how we spend that time. Every small step brings us closer to big dreams. When life gives you a reason to cry, show that you have 1,001 reasons to smile. The past is a lesson, not a prison. Let it go and move on. When you give, you receive more than you give. When you feel lost, don't look outside yourself, but inside your heart. When you feel like a failure, it's not the end of your journey, but the beginning of a new story. Painting love stories, heart-touching, quotes for those in love. When love weaves a red thread in the heart, words become a tool to describe unexpressed feelings. In this section, we will explore quotes that embrace the beauty of falling in love, understanding the euphoria, beauty, and magic of the feelings that fill our hearts. Part 1. The Calling of the Soul. Love is a calling of the soul that cannot be ignored. It calls the heart to pursue the dreams that are etched on the ceiling of love. When we fall in love, there is a call that makes us want to reach out and reach for the stars. This quote embraces the adventurous spirit of love, where our hearts are driven by a voice that only those in love can hear. Part 2. Dance of Emotions. Love is a dance of emotions that involves excitement and nervousness. In it, we find the rhythm of the heart that always vibrates in harmony. This quote describes the mixed feelings of falling in love. From happiness to nervousness, every emotion is a movement in the dance of love that takes us through the beautiful steps of life. Part 3. Love Melody. Like a melody involving beautiful notes, love is harmony between two souls touching each other and creating beauty in simplicity. This quote embraces the depth of love heard in the harmonious melody of the heart. In the harmony of love, two hearts unite to create an eternal melody that fills the spaces of our lives. Part 4. Love Painting. Love is the art of painting, where every moment together is a stroke of color that gives life to the canvas of the heart. In every moment of togetherness, we see a painting of love that continues to develop. This quote reflects how love creates a beautiful picture carved by every moment and experience together. Part 5. Traveling Together. Love is a journey taken together, where the only map is the heart that guides each other. The journey of love is an adventure without limits, where our hearts become a compass that shows us the right direction. This quote describes how love is a shared journey that involves every step, every heartbreak, and every happiness. Final message. Falling in love is an undeniable miracle in life. In these quotes, we reflect on every nuance of emotion and every precious moment in our love journey. Hopefully, these words can embrace a flowering heart and deepen the meaning of the love we share. Share the beauty of this love with the people around you and let the love story continue to grow. Title: Forbidden Love, Building Courage Between Fate and Blessing. Love is a colorful journey, but sometimes those colors are created from struggles and obstacles. This part will explore the reality of forbidden love, where two hearts are united but are not recognized by their parents' blessing. This is a story of courage, suffering, and hope amidst uncertainty. Part 1. Love's Embrace Covered in Shadows. Forbidden love often begins with an unexpected meeting, like two rivers crossing each other without permission. In the embrace of such love, two souls fuse with each other, but the shadow of parental disapproval hovers over their relationship. Part 2. Obstacles to parental approval. Parents are often the main determinants in the flow of their children's love. However, what happens when the heart chooses its own path, defying the boundaries established by family norms and expectations? The obstacles that arise between parental love and approval create complex dynamics that require fortitude and deep understanding. Part 3. The Forbidden Flower That Thrives in the Garden of Sin. Forbidden love is a flower that grows in the garden of sin, where every petal is shrouded in uncertainty and secrets. Partners involved in this kind of relationship often have to cover up their existence, bottling up feelings that should be expressed with pride. Part 4. The Courage Behind Forbidden Laughter and Tears. In every laugh and cry of a couple in forbidden love, there is unwavering courage. They face criticism and rejection, but also plumb depths of love that may be difficult for others to understand. Part 5. The Challenge of Understanding and Being Understood. Forbidden love is not only about maintaining a relationship, but also about how the couple can understand each other amidst pressure and expectations that come from outside. This challenge requires wisdom and patience to keep the fire of love burning in their hearts. Part 6. Hope Behind Dark Shadows. In the midst of all obstacles, there is still hope, the hope that one day their love will be recognized and accepted. This article invites us to see the bright side behind the dark shadows, where love that grows in forbidden land can bloom into beautiful flowers. Final message: forbidden love is a journey full of challenges that tests your courage and endurance. Even though it is often haunted by disagreements, no one can deny the power of sincere and deep love. Title: The Art of Permeating and Growing from Quarrels in Relationships. Quarrels are an integral part of every relationship. This section aims to explore the meaning behind arguments with lovers, understand the art of immersion, and how we can grow together through any conflict. Part 1. The Meaning of Quarrels: Signals of Life in Relationships. Quarrels are not a sign of disaster, but are a signal that two unique individuals are trying to unite two different worlds. This is a call to listen and understand, not a reason to give up. Part 2. Talk more than shout: Effective Communication. Quarrels are a form of communication. It is a call to speak more than shout, listen more than listen, and understand more than give an opinion. How can we build effective communication in these difficult times? Part 3. Respect and Differences: Appreciating Couples' Uniqueness. Quarrels often arise from differences in opinions and values. Respecting differences and understanding that everyone has their own perspective is the first step to creating an environment where arguments can be a source of growth. Part 4. Empathy as a Fuel for Shared Growth. Empathy is the key to getting through an argument. Seeing it from your partner's perspective opens the door to deeper understanding. Quarrels can be an opportunity to unite hearts and grow stronger relationships. Part 5. A quarrel is not the end, but an opportunity for recovery. Even though fighting can be heartbreaking, don't let it be the end of everything. Quarrels are opportunities to repair and heal, building a stronger foundation for a shared future. Part 6. Learning through conflict: Wisdom from conflict. Every fight holds wisdom and valuable lessons. How can we learn from mistakes, grow through adversity, and create deeper relationships? Final message: the fight is as far as we see it. Don't let it ruin the relationship, but see it as a call to grow together. This section invites us to absorb and understand that arguments are not the end of love, but rather part of the journey to reach maturity together as a couple. May every argument bring us closer to a stronger and more meaningful relationship. Title: Harmony in Quarrels: Understanding Conflict with Parents. Quarrels with parents often feel deeper and more confusing. This section explores the meaning behind conflict with parents, provides insight into the importance of effective communication, and explores ways to understand differences with wisdom. Part 1. Fighting as a Growth Process. Quarrels with parents are not a sign of disaster, but rather a growth process that involves a shared emotional journey. Conflict introduces us to the dynamics of adult life and becomes an important milestone in forming self-identity. Part 2. When differences become a challenge. Arguments with parents often arise from differences in opinions, values, or expectations. The biggest challenge is how we can address these differences without destroying relationships that have existed for so long. Part 3. Communication that connects, not limits. The importance of connecting communications cannot be ignored. In conflicts with parents, we need to build a communication bridge that understands their feelings and views while conveying our thoughts and feelings respectfully. Part 4. Empathy behind the fight. Empathy is key to understanding conflict with parents. Trying to see from their perspective and being aware of the feelings they are experiencing helps us to approach the conflict wiser and with more understanding. Part 5. Learning from previous generations. Conflicts with parents can also be an irreplaceable teacher. We can learn valuable wisdom and lessons from their life experiences, and in turn, help them understand the world that continues to develop in our generation. Part 6. What time teaches us. In arguments with parents, time is the best teacher. With time, we can realize that differences and conflict are part of family dynamics, and we learn to accept and love our parents with all their strengths and weaknesses. Part 7. Moving forward with wisdom. Overcoming arguments with parents is not the end goal, but the beginning. With the wisdom gained from conflict, we can move forward with understanding, creating deeper and more harmonious relationships. Final message: quarrels with parents are not a sign of cessation of love, but rather a call to understand and grow together. This section invites you to reflect, appreciate, and embrace conflict as a natural part of the family journey. Through understanding and good communication, we can create harmony in arguments, turning them into steps towards maturity and family peace. Title: Establishing Relationships from Quarrels, The Art of Maintaining Strong Friendships. An argument with a friend is a difficult experience, but it is also a true test of the depth of a friendship. This section will examine the meaning behind arguments with friends, provide insight into how we can keep relationships strong, and recreate harmony after conflict. Part 1. Quarrel as a test of friendship. Quarrels with friends are the true test of friendship. Conflict opens the door to understanding to what extent we are prepared to face differences and challenges in relationships. Part 2. Honesty communication, not hurt. Honest communication is key to overcoming arguments. How we convey our thoughts and feelings plays a big role in whether an argument will be more constructive or destructive. Part 3. Empathy and acceptance in the midst of conflict. Empathy is the wellspring of wisdom. In arguments, the ability to understand a friend's perspective and accept differences is the foundation for rebuilding closeness. Part 4. Fighting as an opportunity for mutual growth. Quarrels with friends are an opportunity for mutual growth. We can learn from disagreements, identify areas for improvement, and grow together through learning experiences. Part 5. Acceptance and forgiveness, the key to healing wounds. After an argument, acceptance and forgiveness are the keys to healing wounds. We need to be able to let go of resentment, make room for repentance, and rebuild trust. Part 6. Rebuilding closeness after the storm. Rebuilding closeness after a storm of arguments requires a concerted effort. With a commitment to understanding and acceptance, friends can again feel the warmth of the relationship. Part 7. The Art of Maintaining Strong Friendships. The art of maintaining strong friendships involves patience, open communication, and dedication to mutual growth. Over time, arguments can become a starting point for deepening friendship bonds. Final message: quarrels with friends are not the end of everything, but rather an opportunity to strengthen existing bonds. This passage invites us to view arguments as a natural part of friendship and shows that through open communication, acceptance, and forgiveness, we can rebuild strong relationships and grow together as true friends. Title: Family Strength, Pushing Back Between Siblings Fights and Leading to Deeper Closeness. Quarrels with brothers can be a test of deep family relationships. In this part, we will reflect on the meaning behind conflict with a brother, understand the aspects of communication necessary to strengthen bonds, and explore ways to build deeper closeness after arguments. Part 1. Family Quarrels, Special Challenges with Brothers. Family arguments are part of the natural dynamic, but conflict with brothers often has its own nuances. How can we deal with conflict in a relationship that should be full of love and support? Part 2. Uncovering the root of the problem, communication that opens the door to dialogue. Effective communication is the key to getting to the root of the problem. In an argument with a sibling, the ability to open the door to dialogue and convey feelings clearly can turn the conflict into an opportunity for further understanding. Part 3. Empathy in the Family, Recognizing Siblings' Perspectives. Empathy is the wellspring of brotherhood. Trying to see your brother's perspective, understand his feelings, and understand his background can help relieve tension and build bridges together. Part 4. Approaching conflict with maturity. Quarrels with brothers often involve a great deal of emotion. Approaching conflict with maturity, absorbing the impact of words, and trying to find solutions together are key steps to overcoming difficult situations. Part 5. Learning from conflict, personal and collective growth. Conflict with a brother can be an invaluable teacher. How can we learn from this conflict, recognize our own and our siblings' weaknesses and strengths, and grow together as individuals and as a family? Part 6. Rebuilding relationships, forgiveness, and acceptance. After an argument, the process of forgiveness and acceptance plays an important role in reconnecting the relationship. How can we let go of resentment, understand human error, and rebuild strong family foundations? Part 7. Deeper closeness, building solid relationships. Building deeper closeness with brothers requires a shared commitment to growing together as a family. By respecting differences, communicating tactfully, and supporting each other, we can create strong, loving relationships. Final message: quarrels with brothers are an integral part of family life, but they can be a driving force in growth and maturity. This section invites us to see conflict as an opportunity to deepen family bonds, make brothers partners in growth, and celebrate the strength of families who are able to overcome any challenges.
Title: The Warmth of Sisterhood, Overcoming Arguments with Sisters to a Stronger Relationship. Fighting with sisters can bring its own challenges to family dynamics. This section aims to reflect on the meaning behind arguments with sisters, explore ways to understand and defuse conflict, and explore ways to build stronger relationships after going through difficult times. Part 1. Dynamics of Quarrels and Fraternities. Fights in sisterly relationships often involve deep emotions. How can we understand and manage the dynamics of this conflict in order to maintain the warmth of brotherhood? Part 2. Open communication, emotional bridges to build. Open communication is an emotional bridge that can overcome arguments. In relationships with sisters, speaking honestly and listening with your heart can open channels of dialogue that build mutual understanding. Part 3. Empathy as the foundation of peace. Empathy is the foundation of peace and brotherhood. Being aware of a sister's feelings and views, absorbing the situation from her perspective, helps build deeper togetherness and deeper understanding. Part 4. Maturity in the face of conflict. Quarrels with sisters sometimes require maturity in response. Facing conflict with a cool head, forming arguments wisely, and finding solutions together can be important steps in resolving disputes. Part 5. Learning from differences, shared growth. Differences between sisters often create opportunities for growth. How can we learn from every conflict, recognize the uniqueness of each individual, and grow together through existing differences? Part 6. Appreciating acceptance and forgiveness. After an argument, appreciating acceptance and forgiveness can be the key to healing wounds. Acceptance of differences, as well as the ability to forgive, helps restore closeness that may have been disrupted. Part 7. Building a stronger togetherness. Building a stronger partnership with your sister takes time and joint effort. With open communication, respect for differences, and deep love, sisterly relationships can develop into stronger and more meaningful ones. Final message: quarrels with sisters are part of the colorful journey of sisterhood. This section invites us to reflect and learn from every conflict, build a foundation for healthy communication, and rebuild relationships that may have been disrupted. In the warmth of brotherhood, we can find the strength to overcome arguments and build stronger relationships toward a loving future. Title: Discussing Quarrels with Uncles, Building Emotional Bridges in the Family. Fights with uncles, although they may occur less frequently than with siblings the same age, still have a strong emotional impact on family dynamics. This section will explore the meaning behind conflict with uncles, highlight the importance of open communication, and offer insight on how to build emotional bridges within families after dealing with arguments. Part 1. The uniqueness of quarrels in uncle and nephew relationships. Quarrels with uncles involve unique family dynamics. How can we understand and absorb this conflict, and explore ways to resolve differences wisely? Part 2. Opening channels of communication, the key to overcoming conflict. Open communication is key to overcoming disagreements with uncles. Understanding the meaning of the words spoken, listening with empathy, and creating space for dialogue opens the door to mutually acceptable solutions. Part 3. Empathy in the family, embracing differences. Empathy is an important aspect in embracing differences with uncles. Trying to understand their perspective, being aware of their background, and putting yourself in their shoes helps build togetherness and deeper understanding. Part 4. Maturity in responding to challenges. Quarrels with uncles often require maturity in responding to challenges. Facing conflict with a cool head, managing emotions, and finding fair solutions are important steps in dealing with differences. Part 5. Growth through acceptance and forgiveness. Personal and collective growth can occur through acceptance and forgiveness. How can we soothe the wounds after an argument, forgive, and rebuild the foundation of our relationship with our uncle? Part 6. Learning from conflict, improving the quality of relationships. Every fight brings a valuable lesson. How can we learn from the conflict with our uncle, recognize our own and our uncle's weaknesses and strengths, and improve the quality of our relationships through this difficult experience? Part 7. Building emotional bridges, stronger closeness. Building an emotional bridge with your uncle requires effort and commitment. By respecting differences, communicating openly, and supporting each other, we can create stronger, more loving relationships. Final message. Quarrels with uncles are part of a long family story. This section invites us to see conflict as an opportunity to build emotional bridges, resolve differences wisely, and rebuild relationships that may have been lost. In the warmth of family, we can find the strength to repair and deepen our bond with our uncle, creating a family that is stronger and full of love. Title: Strengthening Family Relationships, De-escalating Arguments with Aunts and Leading to Deeper Closeness. Quarrels with aunts, family figures who often serve as advisors and friends, can present their own challenges. This section will explore the meaning behind conflict with an aunt, highlight the importance of thoughtful communication, and provide insight into how to build deeper closeness after dealing with arguments. Part 1. Special personalities in quarrels with aunts. Quarrels with aunts involve specific personalities in family dynamics. How can we understand and navigate this dispute with wisdom, maintaining closeness to a figure who has a special role in our lives? Part 2. Opening channels of dialogue, the key to reducing conflict. Opening channels of dialogue is key to reducing conflict with the aunt. Open communication, where we hear and understand each other, can turn arguments into opportunities for mutual growth and understanding. Part 3. Empathy in the family, bringing distant hearts closer. Empathy is a critical element in bringing closer hearts that may feel distant in an argument with an aunt. Trying to understand his perspective, understand his feelings, and appreciate his life experiences can be the foundation for rebuilding closeness. Part 4. Maturity in responding to differences. Quarrels with aunts often require maturity in responding to differences. How can we keep a cool head, manage emotions, and find solutions that meet mutual needs? Part 5. Acceptance and forgiveness, the key to relationship recovery. Acceptance and forgiveness play an important role in healing relationships after an argument. How can we free ourselves from resentment, accept our differences, and rebuild a strong relationship with our aunt? Part 6. Learning from conflict, shared maturity. Conflict with aunts is a valuable teacher. How can we learn from arguments, recognize each other's weaknesses and strengths, and grow together as individuals and in family relationships? Part 7. Building deeper closeness, shared commitment. Building a deeper closeness with your aunt requires mutual commitment. By respecting each other, communicating with wisdom, and creating space for support, we can achieve stronger closeness. Final message. The quarrel with the aunt is not the end of the story, but rather part of a colorful family journey. This section invites us to see conflict as an opportunity to strengthen bonds, appreciate differences, and rebuild relationships that may have been disrupted. In the tenderness of family, we can find the strength to move forward and build a loving relationship with our aunt, creating beautiful memories together.